been dealing with anxiety and depression since about winter of 2011, so about 6 years now. I was an undergrad, I was working too hard, I was studying composition and a few other things. I had a few major episodes of depression throughout the rest of my undergrad, and then after I graduated was when I finally had depression so bad that I just had to quit the job I was doing and stay at home for a few months and figure out how to pick myself back up before I moved on with my life. I probably applied to grad school and all of that. When I'm in the thick of depression, I try to create something out of it. Music was my crutch until it got too burdensome to keep going on with it. And so lately, my method has been through sewing, particularly sewing stuffed animals. And music has since returned to being a good method, but I also now have all of these stuffed animals to sit with and watch cartoons with. The biggest thing with depression and anxiety that I struggle with is here are these thoughts that just sit on top of you for months at a time, if not longer. And making stuffed animals and creating out of those times reminded me that I was able to take those thoughts and work through them through some sort of motion of my hands or just any sort of creative gesture. And from there I was able to make something positive out of a negative situation. One of the first animals that I sort of became more creatively involved in was Sock Monkey. And when I got Sock Monkey, he came naked, but he's got these shorts, and I cut a hole in the shorts and put elastic in the waistband so that Sock Monkey doesn't have to be naked now. My mom got me this plain fabric turtle along with a bunch of fabric paints, and so I just started painting it, and I got really into the meditative aspect of, you know, something is bothering you, something is weighing you down, and just the ability to create something out of it and really let those thoughts rest with you while you do some very precise work around that. I found that very therapeutic. And then I had this turtle, and I realized that the turtle probably needed friends, and started sewing stuffed animals. And this is my dinosaur, Gruntwinder. It's good to know that no matter what kinds of times I go through, I have these really honestly silly objects that remind me that, you know, even when I was feeling like total garbage, I was able to make something good out of it. Depression is something that distorts your sense of time, where when you're in the middle of depression, it feels like that is all there is, and that is all there will be. And something I've learned throughout several episodes of depression is that it's really important to find things in your life that are continuous, that give you a sense of who you were before your last episode or even before you were depressed. So for me, it's this strange combination of music and stuffed animals, and those remind me that, you know, I can find happiness no matter what the circumstances are. I just have to not be blind to it.